Stevie joins me for the Liverpool transfer rater today. We've got 3 possible incoming players and 2 possibly, well, definitely going out, but where they're going remains to be seen. We'll get to them in a moment, Stevie. We'll start off with one of the standout creative players in Portugal right now, Bruno Fernandes at Sporting of Lisbon.
I think this would be a decent signing for Liverpool. You know, he would play in the middle of the park. You know, generally, Klopp's 3 are all about work, getting the ball back, feeding the front 3. I think there's going to be a stage where he has to try and add a little bit more than just somebody who's going to work hard and get the ball back. And I think Bruno Fernandes can add to that. Yes, he will get it back, but I think he's a little bit more quality in the final third than probably what they have right now. So I think Bruno Fernandes would be a good addition. You know, Liverpool need to get a bigger squad and a better squad so that they can, you know, give people a break without the standard dropping. So I think this could be a hit. I think this would be a good signing.
Okay, he's worked hard throughout his career, maybe not in the top echelon of players that you think of for a European champion to sign, but as you say, for a squad player.
Right now, he's good.
Fits the mould.
Yeah.
Nicolas Pepe, does he fit the mould? Left-sided player, or left-favoured player of Lille. He's been involved in 33 goals this year in the French First Division.
I really don't get this one. I mean, yes, he's had a good season. He just doesn't look like a Liverpool player to me. He's a little unorthodox. He looks gangly. I mean, he has got it done. The stats bear that out. Unfortunately, it is Liga. I'm not a huge fan of Liga. I don't think the standard is particularly great. You know, before the season kicks off, we know PSG's won the league, so that's not always good. I'm not sure of this, where it's coming from, to be honest, but I don't think this guy fits in with Liverpool.
We'll see if he goes somewhere this summer, a couple of years with them. Neil Etheridge, so just been relegated, conceded, I think, 69 goals with Cardiff, played in every game. Had some good performances at times, though.
I think this would be a good signing. I think the 69 goals he let in, he probably had no chance with probably 55 of them, let's be honest. Mignolet has to go, because Mignolet has to go and play. And you need a backup who is going to be happy to be there, but who is of a certain level that whenever something may happen to Alisson, then you're going to put Etheridge in, and he's going to do a great job. He's going to be professional. He's not going to be pulling off spectacular saves, but you know what you're getting. He's decent with his feet. He does all the basics right. So I think this is a good signing. He's 29 years old. He's been around. He knows what it's like to be playing at the lower level. And so his feet will be firmly on the ground. And he'll look at this as, this solidifies my family's future. If I come to Liverpool for, what, 5 years, be professional. When I'm called upon, I do a professional job. I think this is a great move for him. And I think it's a good signing for Liverpool as well. You know what you're getting, and you're not panicking whenever something happens to your number one.
Okay.
I'm going to say this is a hit.
Kind of imagine that with a signing like that as well for the dressing room, character comes into it, right?
Absolutely, yeah, no question.
So the 2 players who are leaving Anfield that we know, of course, Daniel Sturridge, after his 5 years, is he going to MLS? He's made rumours or made sort of noises on social media about meetings in New York City.
Now, is he good enough to come and play in MLS? No question. Would I sign him if I was an MLS head coach? I wouldn't go near him. Unfortunately, physically, this guy gives you a massive headache. And if you think about the schedule in MLS, you think about the travel, it's absolutely disastrous for a guy like him who struggles to keep fit. So if I'm an MLS coach, I'm sorry, Daniel Sturridge is not for me. Managed
to start 8 games for Liverpool this year and completed 4 of those. Alberto Moreno hasn't played a game since January. Is he going to Arsenal?
As a Liverpool fan, I hope so. But quite honestly, no. Moreno can't defend. And the reason Liverpool brought in Robertson is because they needed somebody who could actually defend in the Premier League, particularly. And so why would Moreno go to Arsenal in the Premier League?
Unai Emery would be the link, I suppose, his former Sevilla days.
But then he must know that he can't defend then, and he must know what he needs. You know, is he any better defensively than Monreal, for example? No, he's not. And I don't think Monreal right now is at his best either. So I don't see how this happens. Moreno has got Spain written all over it. Whether it's back to Sevilla, I don't know. You know, he's going to go somewhere where defending is not going to be his main job.
Okay, so a miss for him there as well. So Sturridge and Moreno to keep searching. Nicolas, Pepe as well, also not a hit. But Neil Etheridge is a backup goalkeeper and Bruno Fernandes as a creative player or midfield workhorse for Liverpool. Goodbye, Stevie.